How's everyone doing today? I'm going to do one more Sunnto video, and that's going to be it for the Sunntos until I get other watches, but not from them. Anyway, I got a really good deal on the Sunnto Essential. I'll show you real quick. If you guys saw James Stacy's video on this, it does come with nice packaging. This little roll, kind of like a watch roll. If I can actually open it. So the way this comes is the watch sets in here, and you get a Sunnto pencil and a little cleaning cloth, and then a Sunnto, I guess a little like flip journal or something. Anyway, oh, it does show that they actually tested it and who tested it, which is kind of nice. Let me get all this stuff out of the way. Anyway, the Essential is basically a Sunnto Core, like my stainless steel one, except these were handmade in Finland. Kind of like your K versus J model of the SKXs. So I was curious if there was a quality difference as far as the assembled in China versus the, as they call it, hand-built in Finland. Everything's the same as far as functions, size, everything. It's 41.9, same as any other core. The same lugs, articulating lugs. And it does come with a nice thick leather strap with kind of a Zulu style, I want to say, clasp on it. The thing I don't like is if you look, let me see, I'll just blow it up and see if it'll focus better. Right there, this keeper, it's sewn in, and as stiff as the leather is when it's new, it makes it really difficult to get it in there. I put this watch on one time just to see how it would fit. Like I said, all the functions are the same as any other Sunnto core that you would pick up. When this watch, when they were still making these MSRP'd at like $800, it's not 800 bucks to me. It's just not. 250 mark, I think they're good. The sapphire is nice. In my opinion, most watches should come with that. But not everybody feels that way. Seiko, for instance, you know, they keep making hard licks, and I know it's supposedly much more shatter resistant than sapphire. I personally have never shattered a sapphire watch. I don't know. I have friends that do dive with mechanical watches that are sapphire. None of theirs have ever shattered either. So, I don't know. That's kind of neither here nor there. One thing I did learn the other day, we had some storms come through, and not on this one, but on my regular stainless steel core that I wear. The barometric pressure storm alarm is quite audible. It's not like a faint, what is that, like some of the G-Shocks I've had where, you know, even your alarm is kind of hard to hear. Really, it's nothing that's going to wake you up. I don't know if this would wake you up. I guess it would depend on how heavy of a sleeper you are. But I'm not really going to go over the functions. I went over the functions in my stainless steel core video. The functions are, it's identical in every single way, outside of the little watch roll and the packaging being different. I don't see where this was a better value. or not a better value. What am I saying? Like, I don't see where this was worth more money. I have the exact same amount of money invested in both watches. This one was, what, $250 more expensive, I believe, MSRP to MSRP. But it's a nice watch. I like the bronze look with the brown leather. I think it looks nice. But this is stainless steel under here too. So eventually this is going to start to wear off and, you know, scratch, and you'll be able to see the stainless steel underneath it, which isn't a bad thing. I don't mind wear on watches, but some people are, you know, picky and funny about that. Here's your, I didn't show you on the other video, your sensors right here, which they are nice, and in Sunnto fashion, a easy and very user-friendly battery change option. I did buy, and I don't remember if I mentioned it on my last video, I did buy a battery change kit from Sunnto off Amazon. Only reason I did that is because without actually opening one of these watches up, I wanted to get the washer so I could go to my local hardware and have them match them up, just in case after I change a battery, you know, I crushed the not the washer, the seal. So it's, I mean, you can buy a 10-pack of batteries of 2032s for, I think, $4. I think it's around $4. So you could have 10 years worth of watch changes and, or I'm sorry, battery changes, and same with the washers. Once you get the washer, or you could take the washer out of your watch if you want to, go to your local hardware, and I'm not paying Sunnto $10 for a battery change kit. I think that's ridiculous. But this seems to be very well made, just like the other one, and I did handle a friend of mine's Sunnto dive computer that he uses when he goes diving. And it's kind of interesting. His is on works on like a Bluetooth type system where it doesn't have to go through the regulator to the tank, which would be, I'm not a diver, but I can see where that's a good advancement. When I was on the fire department, I can see we're not having extra hoses going to your regulator and to your wrist would be a good thing. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of give you a look at this one. This one is going to be for sale. I literally only got it just because I was curious if there was a China versus Finland difference. And from what I can see, there's not. If anyone knows that there is, let me know in the comments. But I don't see any difference between the two. So with that in mind, this one was just kind of short. I got a couple more videos coming up, and then we'll kind of see where we go from there. This channel is something I kind of take step by step, and we'll see where it goes. Anyway, thanks for watching.